The Days of Our Lives recaps for August 30th to September 3rd, 2021, featuring the wedding in crisis, the appearance of somebody's green-eyed monster, a discussion about family planning, and so much more. Days of Our Lives recaps, Monday, August 30th. Bonnie Lockhart, Judy Evans, reluctantly made introductions between Justin Kyriakis, Wally Kurth, and Callista Lockhart, Katie Huffman. Bonnie then spun a convincing story about inviting Callista to her and Justin's wedding. In private, Callista reiterated her threat to reveal Bonnie's involvement in Harrison Lord's murder if she doesn't hand over $1 million. Allie Horton, Lindsay Arnold, was aghast to realize that Chanel Dupree's, Raven Bowen's, new crush is her twin brother, Johnny DeMera. Carson Boatman, Chad DeMera, Billy Flynn, confided in Jack Devereaux, Matthew Ashford, his fear that his marriage to Abigail Devereaux DeMera, Marcy Miller, is over. He and Gwen Rizchek, Emily O'Brien, share an awkward cross. Xander Kyriakis, Paul Telfer, learned that he was a free man. However, he refused to pay DeMera, Dan Furical, back the $1 million until he's ensconced in his old job at Basic Black. Callista, having overheard the exchange, phoned Bonnie and informed her of Xander's bounty. Days recaps, Tuesday, August 31st. Chloe Lane, Nadia Bjorlin, called Philip Kyriakis, J. Kenneth Johnson, with the news that the plane carrying her and Brady Black, Eric Martzif, was forced to land in Pennsylvania. Furthermore, she and Brady are spending the night at an out-of-the-way motel. Philip becomes consumed with the notion that Brady will attempt to seduce Chloe. Belle Brady, Martha Madison, does her best to dissuade him. Allie goes to great lengths to ensure that Chanel and Johnny do not sleep together. She then castigates her brother for his deplorable treatment of women in the past. Ben Weston, Robert Scott Wilson, and Sierra Brady Weston. Victoria Conniffle informs Sean Douglas Brady, Brandon Beamer, that they are heading to New Orleans for a belated honeymoon. Brady revealed to Chloe that the motel is full up and that he'll have to bunk with her. They spar over their complicated romantic history. Chloe invited Brady to share the bed with her. Philip decides to track Chloe and Brady down. Duel recaps, Wednesday, September 1st. Titch and Johnny achieve a momentary détente, until the subject of DeMera Enterprises comes into play. Nicole Walker Brady, Ariane Zucker, gently prods Allie that she might be jealous of Chanel and Johnny's relationship because she's interested in Chanel. Paulina Price, Jack Harry, likewise cautions Chanel that Allie seems far too invested in her love life. Philip walked in on Chloe and Brady in a seemingly compromised, though entirely innocent, position. Chloe is furious that Philip came all the way to Poconos just to try and catch her. She insists that their relationship will flounder if he continues to be so distrusting of her. Philip exits. Chloe relegates herself to the floor, leaving Brady the whole of the bed. Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gearing, returned home and found Ava Vitale, Tamara Braun, awaiting his arrival. She surprises him with her intention to move out. They argue about Rafe and Nicole's earlier embrace. He reveals that they were saying goodbye. Furthermore, he relays their decision to put some distance between them so that Ava will feel more comfortable. Ava decided to stay and make up with her man. Days of Our Lives recaps, Thursday, September 2nd. John Black, Drake Hogestyn, and Marlena Evans Black's Deidre Hall romantic interlude is interrupted by an SOS from Shane Donovan. Charles Shaughnessy, John agreed to accept a special assignment. Marlena suggested that she accompany in, and John happily agreed. Paulina's best-laid breakfast plans result in ruin, thanks to a burnt casserole. She decides to make it up to her invited guests, Abe Carver, James Reynolds, Eli Grant, Lamone Archie, and Lenny Grant, Sal Stowers, by arranging for them to fly to Miami for a Labor Day weekend celebration. Anna Fredericks DeMera, Leanne Hunley, tried and failed to talk Roman Brady, Josh Taylor, into accompanying her to Zurich on a mission to save Austin Reed, Austin Peck, and Carrie Brady Reed's, Christy Clark, faltering marriage. Afterward, she guilts Tony DeMera, Teo Penglis, into acting as her escort. Chad crosses paths with Jake DeMera, Brandon Barrage, and Gabby Hernandez de Mera, Camila Banus. The trio spar, and Gabby's particularly pointed barbs inspire Chad to plan a trip to Phoenix, Arizona, so that he might reconnect with Sonny Kiriakis, Zach Tinker, and Will Horton. Chandler Massey. Dual recaps. Friday, September 3rd. Inch informed Nicole that she'd either be rehiring Xander at Basic Black or looking for another job. Jack pens a scathing editorial about Xander. It is met with derision from Gwen. When pressed, Gwen confessed that Xander had been covering for her all along. Jack demanded to know exactly why Gwen had agreed to peddle the drugs for Snyder. Michael Lowry. Hale Brady Johnson. Mary Beth Evans. Nurse to Hangover. Her reward for living it up with Bonnie the night previous. She opinions to Steve Johnson. Stephen Nichols. That something is troubling Bonnie. Steve hears all about Bonnie's sister-in-law Callista. Callista makes a nuisance of herself at the Kiriakis mansion. Justin takes it all in good humor. Sierra realized that she failed to pack her birth control, and the discovery prompts discussion between her and Ben about starting a family. At Callista's urging, Bonnie said about robbing Xander, who's showering in the connected bathroom. EJ's sudden appearance at the door forces Bonnie to search for a convenient hiding place. Days of Our Lives, DOOL, airs weekdays on NBC. Check your local listings for airtimes. For more about what's coming up in Salem, check out all the latest that's been posted on Days Spoilers, and for an in-depth look at the show's history, click here. Ad block test. Why?